I want you to give me a play-by-play.
Son?
All right, I can call the dreads right now. The guy with the dreads, I can call him right now.
Who's that? Who's that? Are you in there?
He's supposed to be the victim. The victim.
And
Well,
who are you?
so-called
Who are
victim.
you on there?
Oh, I'm the guy right there.
That's there. That's you in the blue jacket.
Yes.
And you've got a gun.
Yes.
And who are you? You're supposed to be sticking somebody up here.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be robbing my so-called friend.
Is your gun loaded?
Nah, I don't. It was a fake gun that I, obtained from them.
So these people are not being robbed.
No, they're not.
Usala, you got some explaining to do.
Yes, and I just don't understand how you could get on national TV and on CNN and just lie to the whole America that this didn't happen and that that was your friend, but you still robbed him. I mean, look at the video. You said you knew him in it when we went in there. You knew the guy and you robbed the guy, and he didn't call the cops because he was a drug dealer. You know what I mean? So I just don't understand how you get on TV and lie to the whole America and say that didn't happen.
Well, I hear what you're saying. You really trying to go hard to sell more, movies. I understand you trying to make some money, but I could call a guy right now. You want to speak to him?
Speak to who?
I could call him.
The guy you robbed? I mean, who? What are you talking about?
You mean you would bring? Hold on. You mean you would bring the other guys that we just saw on tape here, and they'd tell us the same thing?
Exactly. You have a phone right now?
Go ahead, Professor. Go ahead.
We have a student right now sitting in your lobby who's also in the video, Akeem. And he's one of the people that portrayed as a criminal. He is here with me to prove that he wasn't here. He told me to be his spokesperson to tell that he didn't commit the crime. Alex is one of my students at Medgar Evers College. He has committed the crime.
Osala, let me ask you a question. Why would he lie?
Let me tell you something. I went to the Brooklyn streets and I asked everybody who's the most notorious and the ruthless thug in the hood. And all fingers pointed to J-Ryda. And I don't know what y'all talking about, Alec O'Donoghue. His name is J-Ryda, and if you ask anybody in the hood about him, he's one of the most ruthless thugs in the street. I don't mean to be snitching on TV, but I mean, you did this.
Listen, we got it.
You did this. You
got. Look, we're just trying to get to the bottom of this, and we thank you for sharing that opinion. But he says that your real name is J-Ryda and that you are a thug. But here's the really most important question for us. We can only go by not but what he says about past accusations, what we're looking at on that videotape. If what we're looking at on that videotape is real, then you have committed a crime. And the police would be waiting for you as you leave CNN.
Now, tell me this, at the age I am, would you think I would do a crime and put it on TV? Does that make sense? Would somebody call somebody to...
Well, let me ask you a question, because he said he just happened to be in the area when you guys were doing this. Did you know he was going to have a camera there?
He lives in the area. This is his profession.
And he knows all these people.
He knows all these people.
They're calling you, Osala, it sounds like they're calling you out. And I know you, how much money have you made so far on these tapes that you've gotten?
That's neither here nor there. But let me tell you something. I have this tape right here. And this will prove to what everything, this will totally smash your credibility.
All right, what is it?
Because this is a tape proving what I'm saying. I didn't release this because I was in fear of my life. I'm not even gonna lie, I was in fear of my life. But if I release this tape to the public, this will prove that he is who he is, J-Ryda.
I was
Go ahead, Professor.
I was in the car with Alec. And that producer called him. Alec put it on the speakerphone. I heard him saying, "Yo, just chill out for about a couple more months so I can make money. Can't you go into hiding?" Yes, you did. I heard you tell him that.
Well, I'll tell you this.
The real criminal is the producer because he's portraying more black-on-black crime in our community.
Police are looking into this matter. We'll certainly try and see if we can get to the bottom of it. We're not going to judge either of you at this point, but we'll continue looking into it. And as we get more information, we'll be sharing it with you. Meanwhile, there's a legal side of this. If real, this is a question of law breaking, if not a question of lying. Joining us now is former prosecutor Remy Spencer, who's joining us this on Well. How do you see this? Are you as confused as I am? I don't know if it happened or didn't happen, but either way, there's something wrong here, right?
There is absolutely something wrong. If these crimes actually occurred and he knew about them beforehand, he is committing a crime. While there may not be any law on the books that says he has to pick up the phone and call the police, we would think as a society that he should, that it's immoral that he wouldn't. That being said, we have laws with respect to accomplice liability, we have laws with respect to conspiracy. If he is participating in the crime, if he is acting in some way to bring this crime about, and we know he has a financial motive in this crime taking place, he can be a co-conspirator.
Well, let me ask you this then, because we have Alex here saying no crime took place. It's just a bunch of guys pretending that crimes were taking place. Is there any liability on his part if that took place?
Absolutely. There are civil laws that are being violated here, even if the crimes are not taking place. Personally, I think all of us would like to believe that these crimes are not taking place, that we're not observing victims being exploited by commercialism. That being said, privacy rights if they are real victims. If they're not real victims, then the consumers of this product are being duped. They're buying something with the understanding that it's real, but it's not. And it's commercialism gone amok. It's
Would you be willing to swear on the Bible that this is not real?
Why not?
You would.
Exactly.
And you'd take a lie detector test if you had to.
Exactly.
Osama, let me ask you the same question. Osala, would you be willing to swear on a stack of Bibles that this is real and that you're not deceiving us when you say it's not, or it is?
Yes. I would be willing to swear on the Bible that this is 100% real. And I would like to say, God bless America and God bless criminals gone wild.
See, that's what he's about. He's about the money. So it doesn't matter if
what do you have in your hand there? What are you showing us?
money.
A couple stacks.
Right,
you know,
a couple of stacks, probably $1
hundreds.
bills.
So there's
$1
reports
bills.
But there's reports that you made hundreds of thousands of dollars on this.
Aren't those hundreds?
All right, so is this about somebody
Aren't those
trying to make
hundreds?
money off of other people's
those
downfall?
hundreds?
Well,
And
that's
it doesn't
the
matter
question.
if he's going to ruin this person's career. Because 10 years from now, when Alex goes looks for a job, someone will Google this, see him as a criminal, and he won't be able to get a job. He'll 10 years and say, what happened to my life? Why? Because this guy wants to make $1.